Don't tell me you're here to take me up on that offer to step outside.
I'm not.
Good. Then we've established that you're smarter than the last time I saw you. Now, get the hell out of our office.
Harvey, the man came to see us.
Rachel, this man is an asshole, and he was willing to let an innocent person go to jail.
And now I'm an innocent person who could go to jail.
What?
I'm being accused of making unauthorized trades.
By Morello?
I don't work there anymore. I work at Butler Trading.
Good for you. Were they authorized or not?
I swear to God, I didn't do one thing they don't know about.
And let me guess, you don't have any proof?
No, I don't. Because that's the way things work.
What does that mean?
It means he's saying they checked his trades enough to decide it was okay with the risk, but not enough to put it in writing.
Okay, but why wouldn't they put it in writing?
Because they would rather say I went rogue than pay a $2 million fine.
Here's the problem, Sam. Why should I believe you when the last time we met, you were the one who was willing to put an innocent person away?
Because I didn't know she was innocent. And the truth is, I didn't care. But you did. I'm telling you, I didn't do this. Please, I need your help.
If I find out you're lying to me, this time I won't just threaten you. I will beat the shit out of you. Paul Gilroy.
Yes, and you are.
I'm the guy who's going to keep Sam Tull out of jail.
And how are you going to do that, Mr.
Specter. Harvey Specter. You're going to pay that fine and admit what you did.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Specter, but there's no way I'm admitting to something I didn't do.
Whether you admit it or not, you're going to write a check either way. It's up to you whether it's for $2 million or $30 million.
My associate seems to be running late, so go ahead. Take me for a walk down bullshit lane.
We're suing you for $30 million.
Well, I must have fired 5 other people because wrongful termination's capped at $5 million.
We're not suing you for wrongful termination. We're suing you for malicious prosecution.
You can't do that. I'm not a prosecutor.
No, you're not, but you're framing my client for a crime he didn't commit. So it's up to you, Paul. Write the little check or the big check. Ball's in your court. Mr. Tull, how long have you been working at Butler Trading?
Almost 3 years.
And how much money have you made for their clients over that time?
Approximately $150 million.
So let me get this straight. You made a trade, lost money, they did nothing. But the day they find out that they have to pay a fine, they said you're acting alone and they're letting you go to jail.
Exactly.
And how do you know they signed off on your trade?
Because everyone knows that they sign off on every trade.
And ultimately, who would be responsible for stopping a trade that violated regulations?
Paul Gilroy.
So it couldn't possibly be that you knew what you were doing, you kept it secret, and that all of this is your fault.
It could be, but it isn't.
Well, that's interesting, because we have somebody who says it is.
And who the hell is that?
Mr. Tull's therapist.
What?
A therapist can't testify against their own patient.
She can if we paid for it and he signed a waiver, which he did.
Mr. Tull, your therapist's testimony is coming, and when it does, your ability to cut a deal goes away. Drop this matter, and no one ever knows you saw a therapist at all.
You went to see a company-provided therapist and you never told me?
I didn't think it mattered.
Well, it goddamn does. Did you tell this woman you did this?
No, because I didn't do this.
Well, they're not bringing her in to testify to that.
I told her that I felt guilty as if the whole thing was my fault. I never said it was.
Well, you might as well, because that's what it's gonna sound like.
Harvey.
How could you be so stupid to confide your feelings to a stranger?
Because I needed help. And if you're not going to talk about your feelings, you might as well not see a therapist at all.
You better hope there are therapists in prison, because if I can't stop her from testifying, that's where you're gonna end up.
What are you doing here?
You're coming to my offices tomorrow to testify against my client and you didn't tell me?
I didn't tell you because this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Bullshit. I saw it. You got subpoenaed to testify against Sam Tull.
And until you just burst in here, I had no idea he was your client.
Well, it doesn't matter because you're not showing up.
And you're going to stop them from arresting me, are you? Because that's what will happen if I don't.
Then get yourself someone like me and get out of it.
For your information, I have been to 3 different men like you because I care about Sam. And you know better than I do that once he signed that release, I have no choice.
Well, I have a way to get you out of it, and you're gonna do it. They ask you something that's gonna send him to jail, you lie.
I can't do that.
You can, and you will, and they'll never know.
I'll know. And even if I didn't, I have notes. And if they found those, I'd be going to jail.
Then destroy them, because he's innocent, and he trusted you with everything. And if that doesn't mean something to you, then why the hell should anyone ever trust you with anything?
Harvey, this isn't about us. No one can ever make me do that to you.
I'm sure Sam Tull thought the same thing.
Dr. Agard, when did Sam Tull start seeing you as a patient?
Approximately 6 months ago.
And why did he start seeing you?
He said his job involved taking risks and it was causing him stress.
So he wanted to stop taking risks.
No, he wanted to continue.
Oh, I get it. He wanted to continue with the risks. He just wanted to feel better about it.
Yes.
And were you able to help him feel better about taking these risks?
We made progress.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And after you helped him feel good about taking risks, did he reveal that he then lost $50 million on one trade? Dr. Agard, you are under oath. And if you will not answer, I will have a judge compel you to answer.
Yes.
And how did he say he felt about losing $50 million on one trade?
He said he felt guilty about it.
So he came to you to continue taking risks until he finally lost $50 million and then admitted to being guilty.
That is not what she said.
I'm sorry, he just felt guilty. You want to drop this now? Or do you want us to hand this tape over to the SEC?
Dr. Agard, did you want to give the testimony you just gave?
Of course not.
And why is that?
Because I care about my clients.
Is it possible that you didn't want to give it because it's not true?
No, it's not possible.
You couldn't possibly have been pressured to give false testimony against your wishes.
No, I couldn't have.
Have you ever been pressured to do something you didn't want to do by a client before? Let me rephrase. Isn't it true that you released a client that you cared about from rehab for no reason other than you felt pressure from a different client who was actually paying the bills? Dr. Agard, you are under oath, and if you will not answer, I will have a judge compel you to answer.
Yes.
And did this person die of an overdose less than 24 hours later?
Yes.
So, if you let yourself be pressured when someone's life is at risk, what's to make us think you're not doing the exact same thing right now?
You arrogant piece of shit.
Watch yourself. This is my office.
I don't care what it is. How dare you betray me like that?
I tried to warn you.
You didn't warn me. You asked me to lie for you, and I told you I wouldn't.
I asked you to lie for Sam Tull.
Oh, this isn't about Sam Tull, and you know it.
What the hell are you talking about?
I opened up to you so that we could build trust, not so that you could humiliate me.
I humiliated you to help a man you say you care about.
And our fighting about your mother had nothing to do with that.
Excuse me?
You walked out of our session because you didn't want to talk about your mother. And the second you had the chance to permanently damage our relationship, you took it.
You're insane.
And you're a self-serving narcissist who will do or say anything to get what he wants.
I did what I did in there to protect my client.
Oh.
And I don't give a shit if it hurt your feelings or not, because you betrayed him just as much as I'm betraying you. And you may be the one who's crying about it, but he's the one who's been accused of committing a crime.
If you're lucky, someday you're going to realize what's really going on here. And when that day comes, I hope you find someone to help you, because it isn't going to be me.